Hi, welcome to WikiDigi. Here is on current affairs. Today is 21st March 2019. So let's start it. Here is on 33rd edition of Indonesia Coordinated Patrol. It started at Port Blair. So here is it started on 19th March 2019 and it's continued till 4th April 2019 at Port Blair under the aegis of Andaman and Nicobar Command. Corporate. So it's a bilateral maritime exercise between India and Indonesia. So both the countries have been carrying out maritime exercise twice a year since 2002. This exercise is part of India's government vision of Sagar. The abbreviation of Sagar is security and growth for all in the region. The corporate led by Indian Naval CMDE Ashutosh Redokar and Indonesian command, that's David Santoso. So here is some of the questions they may ask. So why did the 33rd edition of India-Indonesia Corporate has begun? So it happened in Port Blair, Andaman and Nicobar Island. What is corporate? It's a bilateral maritime exercise between India and Indonesia Coordinated Patrol. What is the full form of SAGAR? Security and growth for all in the region. Who led the Indian delegation? That's Ashutosh Redorkar from Indian Navy Commodore. So here is on the foreign affairs we are going to talk about. So it's the first ever high-level dialogue on Indo-Pacific Cooperation, that's HLD-IPC, held in Jakarta, Indonesia. So here is some of the pictures. The theme of HLD was towards a peaceful, prosperous and inclusive region. It was inaugurated by Indonesian Vice President Yusuf Kala. The main objective behind this meet was to urge all participating governments to talk openly about their plans for increasing cooperation and for building trust in the Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean regions. Here is some of the questions they may ask in the interview. That's what is the theme of HLD? It's towards a peaceful and prosperous and inclusive region. And who inaugurated? That's Yusuf Kala. He's a vice president of Indonesia. And the objective is to talk openly about the plans for increasing cooperation and building trust in Pacific and Indian Ocean. And where did it held? It's Jakarta, its Indonesian capital. Let's move on to the business and finance. Avada, it's a developer of utility scale, rooftop and off-grid solar projects. According to ADB, this investment will contribute to the Indian government goal to increase the share of renewable energy generation, and it's almost 20% in 2018 and 40% in 2030. And they are looking for a power purchase agreement of about 1700 megabytes. Here are some of the questions they may ask in the interview. This is the questions. What is the reason to invest in Avada Energy Private Limited? It's because to expand the solar energy generation capacity in India. What is Avada? That's a developer of utility scale, rooftop and off-grid solar project. So how much is the investment contributes? That's almost a 40% by 2030. Okay, that's the share increase in renewable energy generation. So what is the power they are planning to purchase? That's 1700 megabytes, so megawatts. So here is the next one, next important area under business and finance. That's about the ICF, Indian Railways, Integral Coach Factory. That's Indian Railways Integral Coach Factory. So they have been surpassed the top Chinese manufacturers after creating 40% of record increase its production. Okay, with this, India's Railways oldest and premier coach manufacturing unit becomes the single largest rail coach manufacturer, and they are manufacturing almost 2,919 coaches from April 2018 to February 2019, and it's almost they are planning for 2,600 coaches by Chinese manufacturers. That's one of the very important news. And you may ask me a question what is ICF? It's an integral coach factory which is located in Chennai. So it's based out of Indian Railways. How many coaches they are planning to manufacture between April 2018 and February 2019? That's almost 2,919 coaches. Here is the very important thing, that's awards. So here is the Brazilian physicist and astronomer Marcelo Glazer, and you have been awarded almost $1.4 million. So for 2019 Templeton Prize for his work blending science and spirituality. So Glazer is almost the age of 60, is the first Latin American to win the award, which honors a living person who has made an exceptional contribution to affirming life's spiritual dimension. The US-based John Templeton Foundation said in the statement on Tuesday. So what could be the questions for related to this Brazilian physicist? That's what award is 1.4 million, and what is the name of the guy? That's Marcelo Glazier. What is the work? It's a blending, like the work blending science and spirituality. What honor did Marcelo Glazier won? He got almost 1.4 million, and he got a honor like a living person who have been made as an exceptional contribution to affirming life spiritual dimension. Appointments. So let's talk about much more like related to sports and bit of appointments. As a total of 13 Indian Olympic Association members, including former Indian hockey captain Sardar Singh, he's away, have been named in the standing committee, and they are part of Olympic Council of Asia. So like in 38th General Assembly in Bangkok. So Sardar Singh have been selected in the athletics standing committee, while IOA Secretary General Rajiv Mehta was named in the culture standing committee. So Sardar Singh is part of athletics standing committee, and Rajiv Mehta is of culture standing committee. So hockey Indian Secretary General Mr. Mohammad Mustaq Ahmad is in the media standing committee. So these are things they may ask for, like ask a question. So Singh is in athletics standing committee. IOE like Rajiv Mehta is in culture standing, and this guy Mohammad Mustaq is in media standing committee. Here is the question. So where the OCA standing committee conducted? It's in Bangkok. And who is part of athletics standing committee? Sardar Singh. How about culture standing committee? It's Rajiv Mehta. For what purpose Lalit Bennett have been selected in the sports for environment and sports standing committee? Here is on science and tech. Japanese unnamed spacecraft Hayabusa 2 reached asteroid Ryugu on June 2018. Since then, the spacecraft landed multiple robots. So you got a multiple robots props on its rocky terrain of the asteroid Ryugu. The spacecraft have been surveyed at 69,000 locations, covering 90% of asteroid Ryugu by using a near-infrared spectrometer capable of detecting the hydrated minerals. Here are some of the questions like they may ask the date and what is the where it's trying to do it, and what kind of minerals they found, and what is how many locations they've identified. So the first question is Hayabusa 2 reached asteroid Ryugu at what when? It's on June 2018. And what is the asteroid is checking out? It's a Ryugu. And what is the kind of the spacecraft detected the dehydrated minerals by using a how they have done it is using spectrometer. And how many locations? There are 69,000 locations covering 90% of asteroid Ryugu. Here is a sports area. So on 19th March 2019, that is a huge things happen. Like Abu Dhabi signed to host T10 League for next 5 years. So they signed to be held in the Zayed Cricket Stadium, Abu Dhabi, for the next 5 years. So it's a T10 leagues. The first match of T10 League will be held on 23rd October 2019. T10 is the shortest form of cricket, which was first played in UAE in 2017. So we used to hear about 2020, it's a T20, it's now T10. That's the shortest form of cricket. What could be the question they may ask? What is the date and where it's located, where they signed it, and when is the start date and how many years? So the first question is when was the T10 signed? It's 19 March, and which stadium they are going to hold? It is Zayed Cricket, and when is the first match? 23rd October, and how many years? It's 5 years of agreement. That's it. So thanks for watching the video on current affairs. We are planning to give this kind of current affairs for the regular days, and if you're looking for this kind of video, just subscribe to our channel, and apart from that, please share this video to everyone. So thanks for watching this video. Say thank you from Cashew Infotech.